Hey, amazing people. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I know it's been a little bit since I've been live, but I wanted to, you know, I didn't want to just keep y'all in limbo. First of all, I appreciate y'all. I view y'all. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Miss Brown Sugar. Happy Friday. I view y'all as, family, I appreciate y'all checking on me. I appreciate the prayers. A few people inbox me like, how can we help? Like, I really appreciate that. Um it's been a lot going on. And I've been trying to keep myself in great spirits, going through all of this. And that's one thing I want to come and talk to you about today is that, it has been, a lot going on. My back has been against the wall. I have to definitely make some decisions, and do some things sooner than planned. Um And one thing, as an entrepreneur is that it don't matter if you tired, sick, can't breathe, business still must go on. There's still stuff that needs to get done. Um, but I have been um to the hospital twice. I was there again last night. Um Basically, um my home has mold. It's a situation. Um, I have been complaining about it for maybe almost 2 years now. Um, yeah. So, yeah, that's a situation, and it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. Um, it's really been a situation to like, what do I do? With things just the way they are in the world right now, and it's being hard to find somewhere to move. That's been a problem for me finding somewhere. That's been difficult this whole time because if it wasn't difficult, I bet would have been gone. Um, that's one thing I face. Another thing I face is that what I'm going through, I like really never been through it. I never really felt like, I'm struggling to breathe and, things like that. Um, so I'm gonna tell y'all, it's been challenging. A lot has happened in the last few days. You know, um, a lot has happened, and every day I wake up, it don't matter how I feel. You know, um, I tell myself that I'm gonna keep pushing forward. You know, what else am I going to do? You know, I tell myself I'm going to take it one day at a time. I'm gonna push forward. You know, um, and I'm just looking forward to getting better. I'm looking forward to just getting to the bottom of everything. Getting the situation fixed. Whatever I have to do today. I will be um leaving now. I'm a stay at a hotel to see if me leaving my home and giving the steroids time to work. you know. Basically leaving my environment where that's making me sick and going to another environment to see if that, to give the medicine, time to, that's my plan, y'all, to try to see if I leave my house and let the medicine kick in, see if I get better. That's my little temporary plan right now. Um, but yeah, I'm just pushing forward, y'all, you know. Um, that's really it, you know. Move going forward. Um, Definitely trying to keep myself in great spirits, because a situation like this, the things I've seen over the last few days, can definitely, and the thing how I felt sick, can definitely put you in a depressive state, you know. Um, but I'm not allowing myself to get like that. I'm not. I sat at this desk last night and I prayed, and I'm like, God, how can I use this situation to encourage other people? People may not be going through the situation that I'm personally going through right now, but people are going through situations. Some people are going through um, a heartbreak. Some people going through a divorce. Some people are going through, you know, severing ties with a great friend, well, not a great friend, but a friend that you've been friends with for, a long time, a long friendship. Some people, have been lied on. Some people are battling a court case. There's just so many different things that's going on right now, in so many people's lives. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been on some of the scariest, you know, um, I've been in some of the scariest situations. But when I'm in that situation, I face that situation and I tell myself, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to push forward no matter what. I'm not going to sit up and I'm not going to allow myself to be depressed. I'm not going to sit up and allow myself to be stagnant. I have things to do. So I need to look this situation in the face and say, how do I take this situation and make it better? How do I take this situation and just get back to where I need to be? If I'm feeling sick, what steps do I need to get better? What steps do I need to take to get myself in a better situation? You understand what I'm saying? That's how we push forward as people. We don't allow the situation to have power over us. We take power over the situation. We direct the situation. We tell the situation what it's going to do. You understand that? I don't know what you're going through right now, but you're going to get through. You're going to get through it. I just need you to have in your mind, push forward. I'm going to push forward no matter what. I'm going to listen, I was on the phone this morning, y'all, calling all type of doctors trying to get the things I need in place. Listen, I was on that phone. I sat on hold. All that all that because I'm not about to sit up here and lay in this bed and continue to be sick. I'm not about to lay in this bed and fall into it. I'm not doing that. I'm about to get up and handle my business and do what I need to do because I need to be better. The goal is to be better. That's the goal. The goal is to get better. The person that you going through, let me tell you something. I don't know who's going through a breakup right now, but let me speak to you. Let me speak to you and tell you something right now. Either you have to come to terms with that person ain't for you. You first have to make a decision. Is this person for you or is this person not for you? Are their actions showing you they're not for you or they're for you? You have to look at that. Then you have to come to terms. Because if you was in a situation, a relationship that wasn't for you, you have to come to terms and say this situation wasn't for me. And I'm okay with that. Because you know why? I only want what's for Shalakemia. I don't want what's for somebody else. I want what's for me. And clearly that relationship wasn't for me. You have to come to terms with it. You have to know your worth and you have to sit there and tell it. That wasn't for me. God, help me accept that wasn't for me. Help me prepare for the relationship that is for me. The people that just got fired from your job. Understand that job wasn't for you. They probably, listen, them firing you, they probably did you a favor. You hear me? They probably did you a favor because you're probably supposed to be an entrepreneur. You're probably supposed to go and buy real estate and start flipping houses. You're probably supposed to buy a franchise of some kind. You're probably supposed to be working in your gift. That's probably what you're supposed to be doing. And if you would have stayed at that job, you wasn't going to do it. We always look at some situations as bad. And to be honest with you, it be feeling bad, it be looking bad, but baby, that bad will push you right into your blessing. Do you hear me? That bad will push you right into your blessing. I don't know who's sitting up here and dealing with childhood trauma and hurt, and you keep replaying it in your head and you keep thinking about it. You're giving it power over you. You're giving what happened to you as a child power over you. You giving that domestic violence situation power over you. The lies that people told on you, those people that you helped and they told those lies on you, you giving them power over you. Somebody's season has ended, and it didn't end how you thought it was going to end. It ended on what looks like a bad note. It ended what looks like in a bad way. It wasn't in a bad way. It ended for your elevation. It ended so it can push you into your blessing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because, see, the enemy wants you to look at that situation that ended, that expired. He wants you to look at the situation you in and look at it in a negative way so it distracts you and so it holds you up. I'm not doing that, baby. I'm not doing that. I don't care how sick I feel. I'm not about to allow my situation to have power over me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm stronger than that. I'm better than that. I'm greater than that. And that's what I'm coming to tell you. You greater than that. You stronger than that. It may look crazy, but baby, it's pushing you into a blessing. I promise you. It don't even look. You thought, oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave this job on a good note and I'm gonna go. No. Sometimes it got to be on a bad note. You know why? Because a bad note is the only thing that's gonna push you into your purpose. It's gonna push you. All this time you've been hiding at that job. All this time you've been sitting up comfortable in that relationship. All this time you've been sitting up dealing with toxic friends. All this time you've been allowing your childhood to trigger you and to keep reminding you of what people did to you, how people did you wrong. It's time to elevate. It's time to the childhood trauma, baby. I've been there. I promise you, I got stories for days. You hear me? I got stories for days. I'm not letting none of that control me. I'm not letting it have no power over me. What I speak over my life, that's what it is. And I'm going to speak positive. I'm not going to speak negative about myself, about my dreams, about my goals, about my blessings. I'm not doing that. There's enough people out here doing that. There's enough people talking bad about me and you. There's enough people waiting for us to fail. Why will we join them? Why will we join them in our failure? We got to focus on winning. We got to focus on being better. Come on. You got to snap out of it. You got to pull it together. I know what the situation looked like. Trust me. Going through this has changed me. It's not always going to look like it. It's not going to always look like the fairy tale in my head. It's just not. But somebody on this live, baby, let me tell you something. To the person that lost that job, and you sitting up feeling down, and you feeling out, baby, it's over. It's over, baby. Your season there is over. Your time there is up. God had to do it how he had to do it because he knew if he wouldn't have did it that way, you would have kept on showing up at that job that wasn't pouring into you. You would have kept on showing up at that job that did not value you, did not see your worth, didn't even pay you your worth, baby. But let me tell you something. It ain't even all the time about you not being paid with your worth or your value. It's just time for you to start walking in your gift. It's time for you to start operating in your gift. I'm talking to the person that lost their job. They did you a favor. I promise you. You was hiding in that job. You was comfortable at that job. You kept saying you wanted more and you wanted more and you wanted more. Here's your more. Here's your more, baby. You was fired because it's about to push you into more. Understand that. I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, I rolled by Stay Bridge Suites, right? I used to work there in the kitchen. I rolled by there yesterday and I was like, I miss my job there. I worked in the kitchen at Stay Bridge Suites. I loved it. Do y'all understand? I loved it. I loved the people I work with. It was dope because people were like, well, what days you work? I'd be like, well, I work dinner Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, we work together. I'm excited. We're going to have fun. I had so much fun at that job, y'all. I enjoyed the people. The people enjoyed me. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't nothing but always a great time and smiles. And I'm telling you, it wasn't nothing but great energy there. I enjoyed myself. I had met um a guy there. And he was so quiet the whole time I was working there, y'all. And I felt his energy. And I felt something wasn't right with him. But I'm like, God, just give me the right words to approach him because I understand that Black men been through a lot. Give me what I need because I know what you're trying to do. Just give it to me. And I got you, God. So the one day, he cooking up the eggs and stuff for breakfast. And I'm like, hey, great Monday, how you feeling today? And he was like, I'm okay. So I'm like, I just get to talking to him and stuff. And I'm like, you all right? Because sometimes you be seeming like, you like a little down or whatever. And, I had to tell him, like, I'm here if you want to talk, or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm just, I'm going through a lot right now, just trying to find a place and, things like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, where you staying now? And he was homeless basically. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got a friend that got a rooming house, I can call him. And he's like, for real? I'm like, yeah, I call him. So I called him, whatever. They get everything squared away. He moving the rooming house, whatever. And he came to work the one day. He was like, God sent you here. He was like, God sent you here because I was struggling with finding somewhere to go. And now I have my own room. I got my own space. He was so excited. And I'm like, that's what we do. And that's why we connected, two different people. And you don't know who God will send to bless you. You just don't know. You know, um, and after that, he was just smiling all the time. You know what I mean? And then he would kind of like interact with everybody, all of us, the rest of us, and we having fun and joking and laughing and stuff. And he would like, join in. But before that, his spirit was so heavy. You understand? It was heavy to where I felt him. I felt something was wrong. I seen on his face something was wrong. And after that, it was like it was lifted. It was like he felt like he was in a safe space. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the one day I went to work and I had to tell people, I said, well, it's time for me to go. And everybody like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go, y'all. I love y'all. I enjoyed y'all all summer. I did, I loved coming to work. I said, but I gotta go. My time here is up, you know. And it was so sad. And I missed them so much. But you have to understand when your time is up. I love everybody I work with there. I promise you. My time was up though. My time was up. And I'm sharing that with y'all. It was in my spirit yesterday when I rode past there. And I'm just like, dang, I miss it. But you have to understand when your time is up. You have to understand that. And it's going to hurt sometimes. It's going to be painful. You transitioning, but you have to understand when your time is up. You have to understand when you have served your purpose somewhere. You know what I mean? You have to understand that. You have to understand that. So getting fired from that job, you served your purpose there. You've gained great understanding. You've gained great skill that you're going to take and you're going to contribute that to the business that you're going to open, the properties you about to flip, the purpose you about to walk in, whatever you about to walk in. You have to understand though when your time is up. Sometimes we get in places and we're too comfortable. We're too comfortable. So when we pray and we ask God, bless me, bless me with happiness and peace and wisdom, God, I want to be a millionaire. I want to do this. I want to do that. You can't do that in those comfortable spaces. He has to push you. And sometimes when he pushes you, it's not pretty. It may look like a punishment. It may look like a whole bunch of things, but baby, let me tell you something. He's pushing you into your purpose. He's pushing you into a whole nother season. He's pushing you into elevation. He's preparing you for what you prayed for. I'm telling you. You have to understand when your time is up somewhere. You are destined for greater. Understand that. I promise you. I used to work at a halfway house. I used to work at a halfway house with men and women. My last place I worked at was with women. Uh, I miss them. I miss them. I miss going in there every single day, putting my Bluetooth speaker on the counter and listening to my worship for the day. I miss them coming in the office like, oh, Miss Mia, you don't want us to hear the worship. Then I got to put the Bluetooth speaker in the dining room where everybody had, you know what I mean? I miss sitting there doing my paperwork, and them coming in the office, talking to me, and me being in the port. I miss it. I miss it. But I've served my time there. It's a lot of places I miss. I miss the people, you know, and they always gonna be in my heart. And some of my girls from the halfway house is watching right now. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I believe in y'all. It was only for a season, and now they doing great. They entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? I'm happy for them. They got careers. They went back to school. They got married. I'm happy for y'all. I'm so happy for y'all. When I see y'all on social media, I'm happy. I cry a little bit because I know what you had to go through to get where you at. And remember what I told y'all, it's a blessing at the end. I don't care where you've been. I don't care if you've been locked up. I don't care what you did. You turn your life around and you do what you got to do to better you and to be a better parent. You have to understand when your time is up. You have to understand when you have served your purpose. I wanted to come today. I was actually going to wait till later and go live, but it was in my spirit to go live now because we're going to push forward. I don't care what it's looking like. Push forward. No matter what, do the things that you need to do to overcome the situation and push forward and get ready for greatness. Get ready for peace. Get ready for happiness. Get ready for a new level. Get ready for abundance of blessings. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Man, I just lost my job. And losing your job is about to push you to a whole nother level. Identify what God's doing. Don't look at it as punishment. Don't listen, they had to fire you. Your time was up. Your time was up, baby. Don't be mad. Don't be angry. Push forward. Push forward. Whatever the situation is, push forward. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. And you will overcome. And I'm here to pour into you every step of the way. Every step of the way. Okay, Bones. Push forward. Get that pen and that paper out. Write them goals down. Write them dreams down. Write some encouragement down on that paper. You've been sitting up here talking about opening a business and you want to cry about getting fired. What you crying about getting fired for? Let's start that business. What we talking about? Let's start walking in that purpose. What's up? You were saying last year I'm gonna start the business. I want to do this. I want to do that. How was you gonna do that at that job? You couldn't. The only way God can move you is to fire you. And you looking at the firing as a punishment. It ain't a punishment, it's a promotion. It's a promotion. How are you looking at it? How are we looking at it? Is the thing. How we allowing our mindset to 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 process the things that's going on. Look at what God's doing for you. Do you know that we are a people that learn through pain? We don't move unless it's pain. We do not move. We are at our greatest when pain's involved. And pain pushes us into our purpose. When it hurts, that's when we move. So that's why sometimes God got to hurt us, hurt our feelings, push our back up against the wall so we can be operating at our fullest potential. Y'all already know you can't be blessed where you comfortable. Blessings aren't where you comfortable, baby. They're where you're uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to cough. My back is tender. I'm wheezing sometimes. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable, period. But how about in this uncomfortable season, I'm about to be blessed beyond measure. In this uncomfortable season, you about to be blessed beyond measures. Beyond. I'm telling you. Push forward. Push forward. What's wrong with Felicia? You okay, Felicia? It's your time. It's your time, Felicia. That's why. This is the confirmation. It's your time. We've been too comfortable. We've been too comfortable for too long. We've been too comfortable for too long. It's time to be uncomfortable and reap the abundance of blessings. It's time. Too many people have been putting things on the back burner. You got a gift down on the inside of you. The other day I was listening to someone said, you got $1 million worth of ideas in your brain. And I'm sitting up here like, yeah, I really do got $1 million worth of ideas in my brain. I really do. I really do. Guess what I'm about to do with them ideas? Put them to work. I'm about to put them ideas to work. I'm about to do what I got to do. Because I got to push forward. I got to. I got to. There's greater down on the inside of me. And I couldn't just keep this word to myself. I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't supposed to. I'm never going to keep the word to myself unless God tells me to. But when he tells me to speak, I'm going to speak. I'm like, God, I said, hold on. I just like, God, oh, you want me to go live now? You don't even want me to get myself together. You don't want me to do my hair, God. What's going on? Okay, no problem. Oh, baby, I'm going to always be obedient to the call. I'm going to always be obedient to the call. I'm never going to hold y'all up. Let me tell you something. I care about y'all too much. I'm never going to hold y'all up. Baby, I might come on here one day, hair all over my head, baby, but I got a message for you. I got a message for you that's going to go ahead and speak to the purpose down on the inside of you. Going to speak to the greatness down on the inside of you. Baby, hair might be all over my head, but I'm not going to hold you up because I'm not that type of person. I love you. I want you to elevate. I want you to be in a better situation. I want you to have peace. I want you to have happiness. I want you to be great. I want you to have great wisdom. I want you to be wealthy. I don't want you to want for nothing. I don't want you to lack. I don't want you to ever be hungry. I don't want you to ever be homeless. I don't want that. I want the best for you. So baby, I'm coming however. And I'm just letting y'all know. I'm coming however. The poor inside of you. Cause it's my duty. It's my duty. I'm coming. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. I'm never gonna hold you up. I'm always going to be obedient to the call. I promise you that. Sick, tired, exhausted, hair everywhere, all over my head. I'm coming. I'm gonna throw me some glasses on and I'm coming. Cause I care about y'all. And I love y'all. Y'all comments, y'all messages have been definitely keeping me focused. I'm like, I got to get up. I got to get up. I gotta get up. I gotta do what I got to do. Cause see, the enemy, he feel like, oh, let me if I tear Shalakemia down, if I stop Shalakemia, if I win over Shalakemia, I win over a whole bunch of other people. Oh, he's not gonna win y'all over. He's not gonna win y'all over. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up. Period. Point blank. I'm getting up for y'all. You understand? I'm coming live for y'all. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because he's not gonna win y'all over. God gave me a great responsibility over y'all. And I'm gonna always be obedient to that responsibility. You understand that? That's just like when you're in a relationship with somebody or you in a marriage. God gave your husband a responsibility over you. God gave your wife a responsibility over you. Your friendships, God gave those friends a great responsibility over you. If you're a parent, God gave you a great responsibility over your children. Children, your God gave you a great responsibility over your parents. Let me tell you something. God gave people a great responsibility when it comes to you. Is everybody obedient? Absolutely not. Don't worry about that. He'll deal with them. But y'all are my great responsibility. You understand that? So I'm going to make sure that I always pour, empower, inspire, motivate, and encourage. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come and talk real life because we live in real life situations. I'm not coming talking like no reality show, baby. I'm not coming doing no skit. I'm not about to fake the funk. We about to talk about real life because we live in real life out here. Our back is against the wall with real life situations. We facing real life situations. So we're going to talk real life and we're going to push forward. We're going to push forward. Just know that. I love y'all so much. I really, really do. I'm going to go live later I just gotta get some things done, pack me a overnight bag. But I'm gonna go live later. But I love y'all. I believe in you. I believe in you. Listen, I believe in you. And this was your reminder. This was your confirmation. It starts now. You understand that? Whatever's going on, you will get through. And you won't have a testimony, a powerful testimony. I love y'all. And I will talk to y'all later.